It is a moment to pause, reflect, and pay tribute to the legacy and dedication of educators who have been shaping not only our minds but also futures. Our teachers are the true architects of knowledge and the engineers of human potential. This guidance, patience, and passion continues to build the foundation upon which generations of professionals have evolved since such a long time. Sorry. As we celebrate this evening under the banner of AESA, we also reaffirm our association's long-standing commitment to fostering professional growth and educational excellence. AESA has always served as a bridge between academia and practice. 55 years, a platform where knowledge, experience, and innovation converge to strengthen our professional community. This year's celebration holds a deeper meaning and resonance as it coincides with our World Architecture Day celebration, where we are having a talk by architect Girish Doshi, and National Engineers Day celebration, two occasions that remind us of the beautiful balance between creativity and technical precision, both defining our profession. Together, they symbolize the harmony of imagination and structure, the very essence of what we build and also what our teachers teach. As we move forward, let us continue to uphold the spirit of learning by embracing educational innovation and also professional mentorship. It is through this continuous exchange of knowledge and ideas that we sustain and enrich the vibrant legacy of architecture and engineering for generations to come. Once again, I extend a warm welcome to all of you and look forward to inspiring evenings celebrating teachers, mentors, and visionaries who continue to guide our path. Thank you very much. I shall end my speech here, and with that, invite our president, Architect Rajiv Raje, President AESA Pune, to share his thoughts on the legacy of educators and AESA's mission towards doing this evening. Over to you, Raje, sir.
Mahesh has already given you a warm welcome, but I'd like to endorse that and a warm welcome to all of you here today. I think he has already given you a brief glimpse of what AESA is and what AESA has been doing. But let me give you a little bit of history particularly for those of you who are not familiar with AESA. We have a lot of outside guests today who are non-members, and of course we have our members also who are already well aware of this. But AESA is a very unique organization, and I say unique because it's probably one of the only organizations in which, under one banner, we have architects, engineers, structural engineers, consultants of various people involved in the construction industry, and all of these people, we work together voluntarily under one banner, and this makes a huge difference because every association, I mean, every different other association is dedicated to their own vocation or profession, whereas AESA is the only place where we come together under one banner. So this is something very unique about AESA. If you were wondering how it came about, we started way back in 1970. I would say it was an outcome of a struggle of a kind. It was an outcome of a protest, where we had a very bad experience with the Municipal Corporation of Pune, where we were being, as architects, as developers, builders, contractors, we were not being treated very well. And as a result, there was a lot of discontent among the professionals. And at one time, it came to a breaking point where we decided to protest. And this protest brought us together. And when this protest started, after the protest was over, the corporation, of course, yielded to a lot of our demands and requests. And obviously, that we were at peace again. But since we had already come together for this one purpose and one occasion, we decided why not continue this association. And that is how the association came into being. And since then, we started working together on various social and civic issues. We started doing all kinds of programs. Just to give you an idea of the kind of programs that we have been doing for the last 55 years now, we are still, as I said, united in working for the betterment of Pune city. AESA is presently registered as a society with civic, social and charitable objectives, working in the public interest on a no-profit basis with sponsorships for all our events and programs. We remain grateful to our sponsors for their philanthropy. We have that is a source of income, but we don't seek profit because we are registered as a society by with the Charity Commission. Our office bearers, all executive committee members, all work voluntarily without spending their valuable time and money and expense and energy working for the association. We have amongst us today many of our past presidents, senior people who have been working for the last so many years. And frankly, we are grateful that sparing their precious, valuable time from their own offices, they come to work together for the association. And this is how it all started, and this is how it is still going on. So far as major activities of our association currently are concerned, our biggest event of the year is the annual AESA Awards, where we give awards for building constructions under various different categories: residential, industrial, commercial, of various types, bungalows. And again, a unique feature of this award, unlike many other awards, is that we don't award one person, with just the architect or just the developer or something like that, but we give the award to the entire team that is involved in the project. So there is the owner involved, the architect is involved, contractor is involved, if there is a developer, if there are other consultants involved, the entire team is felicitated. So this is something very unique about the AESA awards. And over a period of time now, these awards have become very prestigious. You go to any architect's office or any consultant's office, you'll find that many of them proudly display these awards in their offices. Similar second important program that we have every year is the AESA Lifetime Achievement Award, in which we give a Lifetime Achievement Award to one architect and one engineer who has been giving outstanding service over a long period of time. So this is obviously an award given to senior people, and this is something that commemorates their contribution to the industry. So the AESA Lifetime Achievement Awards is another major feature of AESA. Then, as Maestro has already told you, that we are deeply involved in education, and involved in the sense like we give awards to teachers, we felicitate teachers as we are doing today. That's what we have gathered here today for. We used to award students also for their work that they have been doing, and we used to give the toppers of every engineering college and every architecture college an annual award for their performance. But as I said, like since we have switched over to the CGPA system, there are no ranks anymore. So there's nobody who is first and nobody who is second. So that has been temporarily halted, that award ceremony. But we are looking at now other opportunities to involve students into our activities. Then we have been conducting for the last 3 or 4 years. We have been conducting international tours, and this is something a unique feature. It's not exclusively for members or students, but it is for architects and engineers who can travel together to different places in the world, and kind of a bonding that happens when you're traveling together. We have had tours. It started out with Uzbekistan, then I think we went to Kazakhstan and Georgia and Sri Lanka, and this year, in next month, in fact, AESA will be taking out a tour to Japan. So you'll find that this is also a unique way of learning and enhancing our knowledge, experience, and exposure. And obviously, these tools have become very popular. They are open to any architects and engineers because, as a fraternity, we get to see them places most of us are interested in looking at us. Of course, besides this, routine activities of AESA involves symposiums and seminars and workshops and lectures organized for various different types of people, professionals as well as for students, and sometimes for public also. So, exposing what architecture is and what engineering is and what other services are to the people is also part and parcel of our activities now. And last but not the least, the way it started out way back in 1970, we are still continuing our dialogues with the government, with the municipal authorities, and we help to promote the interest of our members with these authorities and address their grievances if there are any. And obviously, this is something which, as an association, as an organization, is our forte. So this is something that we have been doing. So thank you once again. I would like to welcome all of you, and I hope you will enjoy the program this evening. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Rajesh sir. That was meaningful, reflective, and very important from what AESA has been doing. I think you covered all the bases. Friends, this evening, the much awaited part is, we are honoring four teachers. Of course, they are professionals as well, but we are honoring them for their contribution to the profession and academia because they have made a difference with their valuable teachings. Uh, all four of them, I've known them in different capacities as gurus only. But before we move on to honoring each one of them with their citations and reading out the citations, on the occasion of World Architecture Day, we are going to request architect Girish Doshi to make a presentation for all of us. And I'm going to invite Girish Doshi sir to start his presentation. I'm going to also request all our awardees today to adhere to the time owing to the long session that we have. Over to you, sir.
Namaskar. I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude for AESA, the Architects, Engineers and Surveyors Association, for honoring me with this award. My sincere congratulations to Architect Suresh Athawale, Architect Prashant Deshmukh and Engineer Subhash Deshpande on their well-deserved recognition. Even though I am receiving the Best Teacher Award today, I still feel like learner reminded of the year 1974. The beginning of my journey in architecture when I joined Abhinav Kala Mahavidyalaya on Tilak Road, right after completing my matriculation. So here I will narrate my journey uh, and second slide is about my gurus. Uh, as you know, the first one is Divakar Dendeji. He was one of the most powerful leader, I would say. Next is Vaikul Sardesai sir, and third is Parishikar sir, who used to teach me design, and one of the best teacher I know, And I remember him as in my third year design. When I showed him my drawings, he was actually had a, uh, you know, he had a got very emotional about it. So that was my first point of trigger where I started understanding that if, as an architect, if I can actually do better buildings, how people will take it. The then the one of all of us most favorite teacher, Pagde sir. He was one of the greatest history teacher. I've never seen someone like him later. We used to go to Chandigarh. He used to take, and he used to love Corbusier like anything. And the way he explained us Capitol Complex in Chandigarh was unbelievable, with all the anecdotes and how things happened, and things like that. So I fondly remember him. Uh, Satish Sant, when I came back from Ahmedabad, he was the first person I met, and he took me to corporation and the forest of corporation. He tried to save for me, kind of giving me guidance all the way. And there is a lot of gratitude for him And every year on 1st of January, that is his birthday, because of his early death, I always do this program, which is a memorial lecture on his name. Next is, of course, Vikas Bhandari sir. He is here, and I'm really proud that today he is attending my presentation. And every Diwali he comes to my house, and it is unbelievable the way he's connected to each and every one of us. And even my whenever I used to come from Ahmedabad, I used to go to his office. One of the most beautiful small office he had very near from my house, and I still remember it very fondly. And of course, V. Badve sir, he's the great master, and the kind of building which he did in Pune is very memorable, and everybody knows Lokmangal and Tir Smarak and lots of building. The last, not the least, is Hemant Kadam. I actually failed in my first year, and my father stopped my pocket money. And luckily, Hemant Kadam came to my house, my new bungalow at that point of time, to actually do the interior for the living room. And I requested him that can you give me 10 rupees, because I want to buy nice drawings and nice rotring paints and all that, and I don't have money. So luckily he was very receptive, and I started my first job with him, and I worked with him for 5 years. His office was on opposite Gokhale hall on Lakshmi Road, and I used to do everything. Like first, I have to go and clean the tables, then give order for the tea. And there were three architects. They are sharing that space, and the owner was blind, but he was one of the most powerful. The moment I enter in the office, he will know each one's name. Like now, Girish has come. So I have very fond and very great memories of those 5 years. And since he's a auditorium master. He used to do a lot of auditorium, and he used to get free tickets. So always he took us to the film, and I always look forward. And once he took me to Janjeer, then Bachchan's very famous film, and there is one character of Pran, which is Sheru. So they all three architects started calling me Sheru. So for them, I'm still Sheru. So all this memory, it's like today I don't understand what all I can do. But I thought that since Mahesh was very adamant that I should do 10 or 15 minutes at the most. So the next slide is about Balkrishna Doshi, my mother. Her name is Dayaba, and Vishnu Joshi. Vishnu Joshi is absolutely great engineer. He is a pioneer of ferrous cement in India, and he was part of Stein Doshi Bhalwar Delhi office. I used to work in Ahmedabad, and I used to send him a drawing, and somehow he picked me up. And in 1980, I was supposed to go and work with him in paint. So this is, I am in 1980 with Doshi and Bhavsar, my immediate boss, and the building which you see in the model is MP Electricity Board, Jabalpur. So total 7 years I worked on that project. In the end, I requested Doshi that my eyes will be hexagonal, because for last 7 years I'm looking at that hexagonal plan. So please give me some other work. So in between, I worked on many other projects. This was our team, there in the office. We were all Marathis, and very dangerous too. But we really enjoyed those 7 years. This is the drawing which I made. Then it became very famous, miniature drawing. And right inside, I am very happy at Sangat. This is 1980 photograph. The drawing is actually a pastel drawing, which I did for the first uh, drawing, for the. And this is Vishnu Joshi's house in Pain. Pain is a small village near Bombay, and he had this laboratory of things. Like here you can see, all the water storage tanks and the gobar gas plants and his famous jeep. Through this jeep, he used to go to airport and from there to Delhi. These are his building just because many of them don't know why he's called so great is because of this kind of buildings, which he pioneered. This is Escort factory in Delhi, and this is his water storage tank, which we learned from him. It is about ferrous cement, and he said that each and every village of Maharashtra should have this kind of water tank. So this water tank specialty is that the way it is tied, is one of the, like, the workers he developed in paint. I would say they are not actually workers, they are kalakar, Just see the way such a beautiful round ball, and is used to run away with the wind, So we started putting bamboo around it, and this is how the tank is done. This is 1.5 lakh liter, 75,000 at bottom, and 75,000 liter at up now. And what happens is that the lower tank becomes kind of a foundation for the. And we did 64 tank till now, and we never charged it, and we actually monitored it. And then we started learning ferrous cement. This is my son Arjun's work, and we still have some of them with us. And we are actually, because of Arjun, I'm taking it forward. These are my some old buildings. This is 100 feet tall kind of pyramid in Narayangao. It was a wayside restaurant, and it has a 3 levels, which you can see, and beautiful site, And I did in my small second-hand red color van 55 trips, This is on left hand side. You can see Vishnu Joshi, and next to him is me. And the technique which we learned from him is this, to make a concrete block of 3 sizes and 3 types on site, and with a small machine, which is then it was for 30,000 rupees, and now we have egg laying machine, and you need a half bed mixture. With that, you can do a actually kind of a revolution. This is my first day in Pune office. My father left me a small 10 feet by 20 feet office on commercial office on Satara Road. Next Arjun, then uh, this is where I started. This is a very small office, 3.5 meter by 7 meter, with a height of 3.5 meters. So it is kind of a 2 cubes actually, and the office is at 2 levels. So what happens is actually you can uh, have your floor space at 140 centimeter. So there are 3 grids of like 70, 70, 70, and then you have a sitting on top. So photographs will clear it. So this is the central part of it, and everything was done in plywood, but it was done kind of an, as if I'm doing architecture, because then I never had a architecture job. To get my first job, I have to wait for almost 5 years after coming from Doshi 87. So this has a nice mirror at the corner, and actually you can look up here from this mirror. There is a periscope. There is another periscope. You can just catch the garden in front on Shirole Road. And I always thought that my mother should be always with me. And then this is Albert Einstein, because I thought that I never understood what is E is equal to mc square. So I used to tell God, भैया इसकी बुद्धि मुझे दे देना, लेकिन it never happened actually. So this is that office. You can see how you can sit at 2 levels, lower level and upper level. And this is that Khadda sitting. There is a story to this. When I reached Toshi's office, he was very angry. He said that you Pune people come with drawings, and without appointment, I will not take you. And then I have to work 2 months somewhere else, And then again, when I came back, and once he said that, okay, I will take you, and he actually shifted me to Khadda sitting. So in Sangat also there is one Khadda sitting where unwanted people are dumped, And I was one of them for almost like a year, And with me, another senior person was there. So at least I was happy that some senior is with me. And but luckily, Purushottam, the great model maker in his office, he was next to me, and I learned a lot of model making from him. And I still feel that it was a last master studio, the kind of drawings and kind of photographs and kind of models we used to do is unbelievable. So this is recently my published book, which talks about 9 houses, which the technique is called Vishnu Paddhat. So I did these houses almost like 35 years ago, and in my first book, I'm trying to narrate that whole story of how Vishnu Paddhat works for second and three tier city, and how you can do quickly nice houses with light, So everyone has a light, right to space, light, and proportion, and that is what. Quickly, I will show you a few houses. This is my first house. It's called Mukesh Deria House, and it has a central courtyard, 60 by 40, that famous plot, and house is 35 feet by 25 feet, and you can see the photographs. And luckily, because of Ravi Gadre, this photograph survived. He was staying in the same society. I requested him that please take photographs. He's a very good photographer. So luckily, this photograph survived. Everywhere is about light and the Vishnu Paddhat, where with load bearing you can do. This is the second house. This is called Dhiren Purani House, and I'm very happy. Luckily, he's here today. Generally, after 35 years, nobody knows but luckily he's here, and even he came to my Calcutta exhibition, and I'm really happy that today he's here. And there is a small story of this. Quickly, I will narrate it. I was going to site. He stopped me, and he said that, "Are you Girish Doshi?" I said, "Yes." Then he says, "You know who I am?" I said, "Of course I know. We are classmates and we are Dhiren Purani." So then I asked him, "What you do?" So he said that I have this business where I sell certain things, And then he asked me, "What you do?" So he said that I said that I am architect. So he says, "Architect શું કરે ગુજરાતીમાં?" So I said, "Architect મકાન બાંધે." So immediately he pulled me from the scooter, took the stand and took me about 1,000 feet and told me that this is 4,000 square feet plot and I want to build my house here. So I said, "When you want to start?" So he said, "Tomorrow morning." And I said, "Why such a hurry?" That he said, "No, no, no. You will know the reason later. I will tell you later." But I said, "Okay." I always had a pen and diary, which I learned from Doshi. So immediately I drew a plan saying that you have two roads. So just say leave 15 feet from there. Other two sides, you just say 3 meter and add 2 feet more for the foundation and start digging up to 900 mm. 90 centimeter. He said, "Okay." And after 1 week, he came to my office and he told me that, ખોદાઈ થઈ ગઈ, excavation થઈ ગયું. So I said, "How come?" So he said, see, so I asked him, "How much you dug?" So he said, "I went up to 2.4 meter." I said, "Why? You are supposed to just dig 90 centimeter." He said, "No, no, but machine મફતમાં મળી ગયો." So I told him that, "Okay, then you go back and dig more, if you want. Then we will decide how to start the foundation and But this is really what Dhiren Purani is, and he's one of the dearest friend, and kind of things which I could learn from him. This is his son. Now he's in America, very proud, and he's working with Tesla factory. And this is the house. You can just see how the architecture then was, And 35 years ago, this is a kind of a because the society people said that Dhiren bhai agar paisa lagta nathi, because there is no decoration, nothing, So people never understood how a building can be like this, But I was very happy. It was capturing the sky and kind of a storytelling and kind of a life which it created in such a small space. The building footprint is like 24 feet by 40 feet, And it is really well connected. All the 5 rules of Corbusier I have used here. This is a bedroom which has a light from the top, so you can see the rain and stars at night, and of course you can cover it also. This is my third house, which is called Mr. and Mrs. Iyer house. Initially, they were very angry because that film was there, Mr. and Mrs. Iyer. But then, after seeing that house, so this is like 32 feet wide house, and again that load bearing system. And you can see because of filler slab, there is no beam anywhere. And the photographs which you see here is on both the sides. So the total album he had black and white. So I told him that anyway those albums are in lockers, so why not give it to me? I will use it as a reading. So all the people, Tamil people from Chennai, when he used to come, they used to sit here and look at those photographs and very happy. And in that, one photograph is always there, which you click for your first license, scooter license, and always you look in that, kind of a wanted. So a lot of sunlight, a lot of skylight, and various things. And then I learned this technique of Venturi effect, with small window you can pump the air, and then storytelling like bridge, crossing the bridge, going to the kids' bedroom. And this was grandfather's room, and he can look actually to the kitchen. This is a bridge, and I use this vestige of Jaisalmer from Rajasthan. And of course, there is a nice garden, and we had a debate about this wall. So I told them that within 3 or 5 years, you will have tall tower here. So let this be, and this becomes a very nice kind of a birthday party space, and you can see a nice office here where. And this is Khadke house. This is take on kind of a Vada sentiments. He had an old Vada in Rastapet, and he said that I love Vadas, and can we have central port? But of course, as you know, that nowadays central port is necessarily should be covered. So this is like 6 bedroom house, so 2 bedrooms at lower level. These are like wind catchers and very modern space, but with sentiments of Vada. So each space gets, each room gets ventilation from all four sides. Then there is a turbo ventilator and solar chimney on top, with a glass. And this is like a wind catcher. You can close it when you go to the bedroom above. You can close this and you can open the upper part, and it goes to the basement also. So house is from outside. You can see all the turbo ventilator and wind catchers, and I did just this Vada kind of a thing. Luckily, this is a dead end here, and this initially I didn't wanted this railing to come here, but then eventually it came here. This is my slightly larger house in Nashik, which is called Dhara Nivas. Dhara Nivas is about light and space and the whiteness, kind of. So where again these techniques are used, and you can see how beautiful it looks when shadow is on white surface. And this is my puja room. I always invented this puja room as a blue color. So this blue color gets reflected inside, and around the god, you get nice blue glow, which looks very beautiful. And so this is dining area. This is the two wind catchers, and it has a nice fountain at bottom level. And during summer, you can start that fountain. The space gets cooled here, and then because of that, uh, the cold air comes down. This is mother's bedroom, which is connected to the kitchen here. And during your pujas and all that, you can put nice flowers in this. It's just 2 or 3 inches of water, and uh, this is recent project. It is called Swarkul. If you know Pandit Uday Bhavakar, he is one of the most prominent Drupad player, and he wanted a space. So he said that I am not Guru, so I would not say my building as a Gurukul. I will say it is like a Swarkul. So I was very happy to do this Swarkul, where you have 10 students, under Guru Shishya Parampara. They actually study, So here Udayji is teaching his daughter, and this is a Saraswati statue which came from London. It was gifted to him, and these are his two gurus. So he stayed with them for 12 years, and the kind of struggle and the kind of story he narrates, I really love it, and they have this huge dining table they needed. 12 people can sit here, and there's a kitchen here because all of them they eat together, and that is the pure meaning of soul food. This is building from outside, a lot of plantation. These are all the rooms actually, and this is a big Riyaz hall with Guru's room here and 6-car parking, and then you can see at night, always nowadays I actually do this amphitheater social spaces because I think the building's meaning only to giving satisfaction to client is not enough. You have to go much beyond it, and that slowly I'm learning now. And so this is another space in Lonavala, and this is just by chance I did this single column 6-story office building because the plot width was just 40 feet and it was 100 feet deep. So I thought that if I put too many columns, it will not work. So many times, the scooter people going, they just stop, they suddenly feel that something is wrong with this building, where the other column is vanished, this is SAR. So this is 3 actually buildings which I'm going to show where I got client, a very young client, all the events, So this is Nikita. Nikita is a furniture designer and she studied in BNC only. And now she has this brand called SAR. SAR is a Marathi Shabda. And then I told her that we will have a nice village, instead of doing a proper office building, why not we can have a small kind of village, So this is 80 feet by 8 feet footprint. There is a amphitheater here, and everything was done in 40 days because her father is kind of Precast India Limited, their company, and they had a lot of wastage which I have used here. And now this art gallery is in process. There is a deep jungle here. You enter from NDA, next to garden pot, and then you go inside. And then you have a living room, dining, and her idea is very nice that architect will come and stay here. And you can see here amphitheater. This is dining kitchen area and then swimming pool and the greenery there. And beautiful light, and this is all lime plaster and Jodhpur stone, white sandstone. So almost like same color is used at both way, and this gives kind of a little village feel. Now landscape is also grown now. This is like your old photos, but the storytelling is with staircases and as if lost street, of some village, and so this is a rainwater channel which I learned from Stein. Stein has done this in Delhi at many places. And then small staircases from Shanaroda, where here you don't have to use your leg, you have to use your hand to go up, And, very interesting. This is second project. This is I did for Sunandini. She's from USA. Now she's almost 80-year-old. I did this house for her on 20 years ago. And she put a lot of faith in me and she actually found me somewhere from internet. So I still don't know because anyway, so here, there is a nice water here and the cross section is like this. So living, kitchen, dining, everything is above and 5 bedrooms at lower level. And then you have a tower for water storage tank because we pump the water from Moshi Lake. And then I have done institute above, so the water goes there. You can see the location, and we are so actually we are so good, in Pune because whenever I show this slide, that within 40 minutes or 40 kilometer, you have such a beautiful locations. And this building is completely in stone, 2 feet thick walls, and it has. Originally, I wanted to do a stone wall here, but then she said that I will need a cover here to another ramp, and then I took advantage of that stone thing. And there's an interesting story. I said that I will not have a cover for the main entrance because you are capturing this beautiful view here. So then she said that suppose I have to go from here to here in a rainy season. So what I will do? So I said that you take an umbrella and you go there, and again run another umbrella from here. So first she was very angry, but then she understood, and then eventually she told me because there is a nice waterfall here, and during the kind of rainy season, all these spouts, the water actually comes right in the center and falls down. So, and then of course, we do this in Diwali diyas, and this is a ferrocement roof on top. So it has its own presence, here. And this is the west side, this is the east side where you can see the water. And I always add this social space in between. This is the most used space because 5 bedrooms are private, and upper part is all living, kitchen, dining. But mostly people spend time here. And during the flowering season, the total 5 bedrooms are covered with this lilies, on top. And this is Tare Zameen Par. This is an intrinsic concept. A lot of wastage was lying around, and I thought that why not to have nice, seats, corbusier seat, 12 seats in different positions, and uh, people can actually uh, sleep here, and they can see the stars. Actually, you can see little bit of stars here, and it is literally absolutely dark at night, and this is well used space, And this is the right opposite to it, her institute, and where it is called CEES, Center for Energy, Environment and Sustainability, where I use a very strong sloping roof, and you can see the courtyard. And this is my third client, Pooja. She was very young at that point of time, and she gave me this complete opportunity to this brick school of architecture. And I'm still very happy because till that point of time I was doing just farmhouses and bungalows, and suddenly I went to do PhD kind of, but I have to deliver it in 7 months, and initial phase I finished in 7 months. You can see all the studios here and courtyard, and so this is cross section. So my idea was that uh, when you enter, you should have a very low height, and then you just rise, because the contour goes like that. So this is the front portion. This is how it looks from the top, and central court. This is the space and bridge, which is quite often used, and lot of this is called Muktangan. There is Tarangan also, and all the studios have architects' name, and especially the workshop. Two workshop have female architects' name, and this is the side elevation of that central court with a bridge, And I always feel very happy when, generally when I go here, one male and one female student, standing here, this is some experiment with window. This is all out of wastage, Uh, uh, Many times my garage gets filled with wastage, and I thought that why not use that as a different kind of windows. This is my most favorite window. Each window has my family name. This is my wife's window. It's called Sadhana window. You will ask why? Because it's most complicated. I was very happy Charles Korea visited, and I showed him that lake house. And of course, my mother is watching here. Anand Raje and Doshi. There is a story to this. This is we are on airport, and when I left Doshi in 1987, he had told me that if I come to airport and if you are not there, I will know that you are not doing good work. So I told him that no, I will be always there. Don't worry. And literally 43 years, each and every time when he came to uh, airport, I was there. I'm really proud of it. And this is the last program of Doshi in Feed when a lot of crowd was there. It was like enormous, and I created this huge 40 feet long poster of indoor housing, and this is his last bye to Pune. This was last time he said bye bye to Pune, and now you can see my exhibition at Calcutta, and then I did. This is a Calcutta exhibition. Luckily, the venue was really good. With a lot of light from the top, and it is 3,000 square feet. And I have put all my 40 years of work. And then now it's shifted to Rajkot. You can see some other drawings and everything here. And a special thank you to entire ESA team and BNCA for inviting me and giving me this opportunity to speak the gathering. I am grateful to my family, friends, and students for believing in me and for the love and support they have given me. As a closing note, I invite you to watch 1 minute film on B.V. Doshi from the road exhibition held on August 26, 2023, a tribute on the occasion of his first birth anniversary. As you may know, the renowned master architect Balkrishna Vittaldas Doshi hailed from Pune. He studied at Nutanvarati High School and went on to become the first Indian to receive the prestigious Pritzker Prize. So to tribute to him, it is just 1 minute. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. I'll request you to remain on stage, please. We have to honor you. Thank you for this wonderful World Architecture Day talk. Nothing more befitting than having Girish Doshi present this wonderful presentation to us. Thank you for obliging us with your work. I'm going to invite the AESA President, AESA Vice President, our trustees, Jayanti Namdar sir and Nimkar sir on stage to, along with Architect Vikas Bhandari, to honor Architect Girish Doshi with a citation. And I'm going to read out the citation until all our dignitaries join us on the stage. Sorry. We, the President and the Executive Committee of AESA, are proud to present this citation of AESA Award for Exemplary Contribution to Education to Architect Girish Doshi in recognition of his profound contribution to architectural practice, education, and professional leadership. A graduate of the Bharatiya Kala Prasarani Sabha College of Architecture, Pune, Architect Girish Doshi has built a career defined by design excellence, academic rigor, and a deep commitment to advancing the architectural profession in India. His architectural practice at Navkar Architects has been significantly shaped by the enduring influence of the legendary architect Padma Vibhushan B.V. Doshi, under whose mentorship he had the privilege of working. This association instilled in him a philosophy that harmonizes modernist principles with contextual sensitivity, sustainability, and human-centered design. I'm sure you've seen this in the work presentation. Inspired by Doshi's legacy, architect Girish Doshi's work reflects a thoughtful integration of form, function, and cultural resonance, evident in a diverse portfolio spanning residential, institutional, and commercial projects that respond thoughtfully to their environment and users. Architect Girish Doshi's contribution have been widely recognized through prestigious awards, including the AESA Awards and the ICI Birla Award for Outstanding Concrete Structure. His insights have also enriched the architectural discourse through numerous publications in leading journals and magazines, where he has shared his experience on design innovation, construction methodologies, and sustainable practices. These writings have served as valuable resources for both students and professionals, further amplifying his impact beyond the studio and the classroom. In the realm of education, Architect Doshi has been a resolute mentor and educator, guiding generations of architecture students at prominent institutions like that of Marathwada Mitramandal College of Architecture Pune, the Brick School of Architecture Pune, the D.Y. Patil School of Architecture, and many more. His role as a visiting faculty member, thesis advisor, and jury member has helped shape curricula and elevate academic standards. He continues to promote experiential learning and critical inquiry, preparing students for the complexities of contemporary practice. His active participation in professional forums, design competitions, and technical committees reflect his ongoing engagement with the architectural community. Through this exemplary practice, scholarly contributions, and unwavering dedication to teaching, Architect Doshi embodies the ideals of architectural excellence and service. AESA Pune is proud to present the AESA Award for Exemplary Contribution to Education 2025 with this citation of honor to eminent educator, practitioner, Architect Girish Doshi today on the 13th of October 2025, and we wish him a long, happy and healthy life in the years to come. Thank you. Round of applause for Architect Girish Doshi. And all his students here are giving him a standing ovation. Deserved thoroughly. Thank you for a World Architecture Day presentation as well, sir. There's a citation and a small gift on behalf of AESA. He has a lot of plaques at his home, so we thought we'll not add a plaque, rather add a very specific citation for his contribution. And to store all those photographs